The new Lloydminster Nissan is moving. We'll be temporarily relocating to the Big Blue Building on Highway 16 West, formerly known as Border City RV. And before we have to tediously move every single vehicle on the lot, we'd rather sell it. You can save today on our incredible Nissan lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Move a new or pre-owned vehicle to your driveway with deep discounts. The moving out sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. The new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, welcome to the Lloydminster exhibition and the new Lloydminster Nissan exhibition grill. My name is Kurt Price. Great to have you with us. And we are excited to announce that the new Lloydminster Nissan has moved. So the moving sale is over and we're going to pick up right where we left off. We have each and every vehicle on our lot inside that big blue building, which used to be Border City RV. We spent the entire day Friday and Saturday moving vehicles, moving desks. It's all located now at Border City RV. We're going to make it worth your drive to come out. You can come out, spend some time there looking at the largest indoor sale that you've ever seen in Lloydminster. It's also going to be the longest indoor sale you've ever seen because it's going to run through March when our new building is complete. But come out, take a look. If it's pre-owned you're looking for, if it's new you're looking for, we've got it, and we've got it inside. So it's nice and comfortable to shop inside, and we are open today. Now, the service department isn't quite up to running yet. As you can appreciate, there's a lot more to move when it comes to service, but they are taking appointments. They are scheduling appointments today, so you can stop in once again or call the new Lloydminster Nissan. The phone number is still the same. You can call and get in touch with us, or just come out and have a look. If you're a rubbernecker, you just want to see what over 100 vehicles look like inside of that Border City RV, come have a look. Now, we've left a few vehicles outside for test drives, a few models outside for test drives. We'll warm those up. We'll have those ready for you, but we'd love to see you out at the new Lloydminster Nissan, and it's still there. Do not pay for 6 months OAC, so that'll help you through the Christmas season as well. Great to have with us today Stephanie Monroe and Catherine Pollard from the Lloydminster Region Health Foundation. They're going to talk about Dodge for a Cause, which is tomorrow in Lloydminster. We're going to get to that in just a few minutes. I want to thank BioClean Disaster Services for their support, and their commitment is to this community and to your family. Damage from wind, fire, and flood, asbestos contamination, that can bring a whole lot of stress into your life. BioClean Disaster Services, they know how to avoid that anxiety and that tension. And you know what a number one thing is with BioClean Disaster? Not adding to that tension, keeping you up to date along the way with what is happening with the restoration of your business or your home. And yes, they're going to take care of your property, and yes, they're going to take care of your belongings, but their main commitment is to you and your family. And as I mentioned, they are local. They serve Lloydminster, of course, Wainwright, Bonnyville, Cold Lake, and surrounding area. And they take a lot of pride in being local. You see their name on the swimming pool. You see their name throughout the city of Lloydminster. 1-833-246-8326 to call Jody Herbis, the master of disaster. Well, we have a lot going on in the city for a Christmas season, and a lot has happened since we last chatted. I want to thank the Festival of Trees for having me out to MC that terrific event last Thursday. Prices were up on the trees. I'm going to guess 40 to 45% actually, and some absolutely beautiful trees. And this lady right here beside me, Stephanie Monroe, she bought my tie that night, so thanks, Stephanie.
I did, yes.
At the very least, thanks for, I thought you were just bidding it up, but I'm glad you got it.
Well, I wanted to give it to Otis. You know, yeah. Otis he puts so much into the community, and so I wanted to support his cause.
And Otis told, like last year I wore a Montreal Canadiens tie, and Otis was like, do not wear an ugly tie again. I'm like, I didn't wear an ugly tie. He's like, just do not wear an ugly tie again. Making sure it's Christmas. So it was Christmas. And I was also at a Grace United Church on Saturday to MC their piano fundraiser. This was like their first big night of raising funds for a new Steinway piano. Now, it's not new. It'll be new to them. It's a pre-owned Steinway, but they found one of these Steinways. You know how much those cost? $75,000. So they're trying to raise $75,000 for this Steinway piano. So the evening was filled with some great music, including the LCHS Jazz Ensemble, who are absolutely fantastic. And if you're looking for something, like you need some entertainment at your event, trust me, you will not be disappointed by the Lloydminster Composite High School Jazz Ensemble. They did some stuff where there was no planning. He just pointed at people and they got up, played their trumpet, played their saxophone, just did an unbelievable job, played the guitar, drum solos. It was really, really good. And the food was homemade, and it was absolutely incredible as well. So they're well on their way. They're sitting, because of this fundraiser and some other anonymous donations and stuff, they only need about $25,000 more, and they've got another big event coming up on December 17th. So it was a huge night, and I just want to thank them for thinking of me. Kinsman Club have their Christmas tree lot back. That's again this year located by the Aztec Safety Building, right in their parking lot. And when you purchase a Christmas tree from the Lloydminster Kinsman, the dollars stay right here in Lloydminster. They support a whole lot of things in Lloydminster, and your dollar goes a long way to helping that. So if you're looking for a Christmas tree, and I understand there's Christmas tree shortage this year, you might want to go get it as soon as you can. And the Kiwanis Club lit up their park last night, and it will be lit up each night until January. The park is 1 block west of Tate's Cold Beer and Liquor Store, and Vera Gallant with the Kiwanis Club told us she hopes the park provides an escape for everyone.
You know, life is complicated, life is hard, and it seems to be getting worse. So I know that our park will bring such joy to so many people. And for just a little while, we could forget about the problems in our lives and in our own city and in the world, and just enjoy.
Yes, just come out and enjoy it.
Yep.
Just spend time with your family in the park. There's lots of picturesque places to take pictures too.
The B. Fisher Foundation invites you to their New Year's Eve Fabulous Las Vegas Gala here at the Lloydminster Exhibition on New Year's Eve, of course. Tickets are $100. They have some great food, some great entertainment, a Vegas-style raffle, and some party poppers at midnight and a midnight lunch planned. It really is a great event. I went to it last year, and it was a lot of fun. What they really like to do is they like to make it so it's not a fundraiser. It doesn't feel like a fundraiser. You just feel like you're celebrating New Year's. 780-875-3633, or stop in at the B. Fisher office. Here comes Santa Claus this Saturday, downtown Lloydminster. The morning kicks off with a pancake breakfast. There are free movies, especially throughout the morning at May Cinema 6. Santa and the Grinch arrive 11 o'clock at the Atrium Center. There's free lunch with the Synergy Credit Union providing a wiener roast with the Firefighters Association and the Lloydminster Firefighters cooking up the wieners. And you can find all the details in the Lloydminster Source, or if you look up Here Comes Santa Claus on Facebook, all the details are listed right there. There's a lot of fun stuff happening on Saturday, including new this year, a milk and cookie eating contest. Carolyn Park is inviting all music enthusiasts to join her at a songwriting circle this Thursday, 7 to 8:30 at the Second Cup for a songwriting circle. This is a chance for artists. They just get together, they grow, they learn from each other, and it's very informal. If you want more information, just call Carolyn, 780-870-5840. And the 43rd Annual Gift of Christmas is accepting new and unwrapped toys again this year. Of course, they ask you're buying a toy that needs batteries, that you include the batteries as well. But there are plenty of drop-off locations in Lloydminster, including the Olive Tree. And Heather Clegus with Real Country told us she hopes that families will continue to support this event.
And I also know that in the past we've had people come in with a toy, and it's kind of become a family tradition. They'll go out and they'll all pick out something together as a family to donate to the Gift of Christmas. And I think that that's really neat and a really nice tradition to have. So maybe it's something you would consider starting with your family this year.
It's not just a name, it is Superior Water. Superior Water has 2 locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays to make filling your Big Blue jugs a whole lot quicker. And if you want great tasting water right from your tap, you can call Superior Water and ask about their under-the-sink reverse osmosis systems. It's 780-875-6636. I drink Superior Water. It's all I drink. I love the taste. I believe it is superior to anyone else's water. And it really helps that they're open Monday to Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturdays and Sundays, 10 to 5. Plus, of course, if you want to do it yourself, they have their coin-operated location beside 7-Eleven, just off Highway 17 South. Dodge for a Cause. We're going to find out all about this great event, which is happening all day tomorrow, in just a moment.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to support the communities we live in. When you support Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, you are supporting local nonprofits and initiatives. Since 2020, we have donated $60,000 to local nonprofits, youth sponsorships, and various special projects. When was the last time your insurance company did that?
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Welcome back. We're at the Lloydminster exhibition right in front of the new Lloydminster Nissan Exhibition Grill. And joining us today from the Lloydminster Regional Health Foundation, we have the Marketing Director for the Lloydminster Regional Health Foundation, Catherine Pollard is here, and the CEO and President and Executive Director and all that kind of stuff is Stephanie Monroe, and she joins us here as well. We're going to talk about a huge day tomorrow, a day that raises a lot of funds in Lloydminster. It's Dodge for a Cause. This is the second, should I call it annual?
Well, it's actually the 5th annual live stream, but the second dodgeball tournament.
Okay, second dodgeball tournament, 5th live stream.
Yeah.
And so it's the same live stream that has raised $500,000 in one day. So
Yeah,
it's
sure.
it's a pretty awesome event. Let's start with the dodgeball. And Catherine, you were telling me 16 teams this year.
Yes, we have 16 teams, up from 12 last year, so we're pretty excited. We have most of the teams came back from last year. We only had a couple drop out, and then we have some brand new ones joining them, and they've been pretty creative with their names, which is always entertaining. We've got the Combustibles and Balzania and the Sitting Ducks and Border City Ballers. Like, there's some amazing teams that are back, and we're all excited to hit the court tomorrow.
You think it was easier after they saw it last year? It's like
Oh, yeah.
People didn't realize how much fun it was going to be to take part in.
Oh, and they got competitive too. Yeah. By the end, we were just like, oh yeah, we're a fun event. We're just going to play a little dodgeball. And by that championship game, Team Blackout and Balzania they were in it for the championship trophy.
What time do things get started?
So 9 a.m. sharp tomorrow at the Hoop Factory. And once again, we're so extremely fortunate to have Cenovus Energy being our presenting sponsor again this year. So very grateful for that. So 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. It is live streamed on our Facebook page as well as our new account on Vimeo.
Yep, it's on Vimeo, which we will have a link right on our website. So if you just go to lrhf.ca/gift-to-health, and it will be right there for you to watch.
Okay. What are we going to see during the broadcast? We're going to see the games? We're going to hear from some people?
So super exciting, actually. So we're going to see the games. We're going to have a few interviews, a lot of pre-records that have done previously. We're going to have a halftime show. We're going to have a supper time intermission show. And then we're going to have some live interviews just off the cuff with some of the athletes as well. So we do have Mikey Dubs from Cenovus Energy, who's going to be doing some of that off the cuff interviewing with some of our athletes. And just we invite the entire community to come down. So we have 160 people that are just participating in the event, plus all our volunteers, plus all of our staff. So I mean, we're going to have 200 people in that building, and super exciting. So we have bleachers set up this year, and we have food stations, hydration stations. So we just want everyone to come down and just have a great day of camaraderie, come and enjoy everything that we're doing, and help us raise some funds for healthcare in our community.
How much did you guys learn from last year? Like you mentioned, there's bleachers there this year. There's food there this year.
Oh yeah, so much. We actually did a survey with all those that participated, got feedback from the teams participating, and took that into account when we were planning our event this year. And we actually have basically flipped the venue how we've set it up. We realized that the court can go a different way, which gave us so much more room for our registration to come in. There's room to put boots and coats, to set up bleachers, to set up an area that we can go and just hang out and have a meal. We've got some amazing sponsors that are bringing down food throughout the day and providing all that for all the participants and spectators and everything. So yeah, we took that all into account, and we're so excited to see how it's all gonna come out tomorrow.
Well, Stephanie, you mentioned coming down.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned the halftime show. What do we know what time those will run? That'd be a good thing to see, I imagine.
Yeah, so the noon entertainment starts at about 12:10 is when it's going to officially kick off. We've got some dance groups and some cheer groups that are going to be coming down. Studio Encore is going to be our halftime, I guess, lunchtime entertainment. And then at just after 5 o'clock is going to be the entertainment with the Limitless Athletics, the cheer squad.
And you mentioned bringing people down. Like, it's important that people know they can come down.
Absolutely. The more the merrier. We want you to come and cheer on your nephew. We want you to come and cheer on your son. We want you to come just cheer on the community. Come down and see what it's all about. And, maybe next year you want to put in a team. So, where the doors are open to everybody throughout the day. If you want to come down, if you have a spare 10 minutes on your lunch break, or if you have a spare hour to come and watch, and whatever that looks like, we invite the entire community to come down and watch and spend the day with us.
How did you guys do last year, and what are you setting your goals at this year?
Yeah, so last year we were just over 300,000.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. It was great. It was super exciting. So this year, we haven't really set a indefinite goal. We are raising funds for our Greatest Need Fund, which allows us to have funds available and on hand for some of those unexpected things that do come up throughout the year, as well as a new air filtration system for the Pioneer House and Lodge, as well as mental health funding for youth programming throughout our community. So the air filtration system at the Pioneer House and Lodge is the first of its kind in Western Canada. Extremely innovative, and so what it does, it's almost like little micro scrubbers in the air filtration system that it detects instantly if there's any airborne illnesses, so for RSV, influenza, and just keeps our seniors that are located in those homes a lot safer. Alleviates the need for outbreaks and isolation, and we're just super excited to help raise some funds for that organization and for that cause.
That sounds expensive too.
It is. So that actually comes with a price tag alone of $250,000. So, we're hoping that we'll be able to raise enough funds tomorrow for that, but we just want to raise as much money as we can for healthcare in our community. And sometimes I think people don't necessarily realize what we do, but we are on a daily basis, we're helping out and we're giving back and we're purchasing equipment for different buildings and different things throughout our community. And, healthcare is something that everybody needs. And I'll say it over and over again, from your very first breath, when a baby's born, to your very last, you need healthcare. right? And so to have the best and most innovative healthcare in our community, it means so much to me and so much to so many people.
Well, I think you've raised a good point. I think people automatically think that any money that the Region Health Foundation raises goes to the hospital. I mean, it just automatically. Last year went a long way to mental health.
Yeah.
And this year it's seniors.
Yeah.
That you're helping. That's a tough. Sometimes it can be a tough battle when people say, "Well, that's a government thing. Government pays for all that health care."
Yeah.
Not necessarily. Not if you want the best.
No, and you know what? Government doesn't pay for innovation and enhancements. Government pays for your basic health care, but so that's really a mandate of the Lloydminster Region Health Foundation, is that we're innovative and enhancing in the programs that we deliver. So last year, and you'll see this tomorrow in our live stream, is that we were able to give the school divisions in Lloydminster for all grade 8 students over $132,000 for both school divisions, LPSD and LCSD, so that every grade 8 student is getting the same teachings across our community. So it's called Building Mental Wellness, and so each grade 8 student gets 14 hours of in-class instruction on not only how to identify mental health struggles for themselves, but also in their loved ones, maybe in their friends, in their uncles, in their classmates, and knows how to deal with those. So it's a proactive approach to addressing mental health rather than always being reactive. And so it's a 2-year pilot, so the grade 8s will get it, then they'll move into grade 9, and then the next set of grade 8s will get it, and then they'll move into grade 9. So even if a student goes to LCSD and has friends in LPSD, they're learning the exact same techniques and how to identify those things in each other. So it's extremely innovative, and we're very proud to have been a part of it.
I'm impressed with how quickly you separated the 2 hours. I have to think about it. It's a little too many letters. Is there a championship trophy? What do the winners get?
Oh, yes. We got a trophy.
And you mentioned they're competitive.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yes, we do have a trophy, and then we do have a prize for first place, second place, and third place. As well, we are giving a prize to the best costume. Last year, Secures Balls and Dolls, they played the entire time in jeans and vests and wigs. Like, they went all out, and it was amazing. So they won the best costume last year. So we will have a prize for that, and then we will have a prize for the most team pledges that they can get on their own.
How are some of those teams doing?
Oh, they're doing really well. We got a battle between 2 top teams with donations at the moment. So we're looking forward to see who comes out on top.
Yeah, Sitting Ducks and GMAC Roughnecks, they're both doing really well with their pledges that they brought in. So that one probably won't be announced tomorrow, just because we always do have those trickle donations that come in after the fact. So, you know, we encourage anyone to go to lrhf.ca/gift-to-health if you can't make it down tomorrow, to stream it in your businesses. Turn it on to, if you have a smart TV, turn it on in your smart TVs, turn it on in the long-term care centers, you know, stream it on the side of your computer desk if you can't make it down, and just watch and donate and try and enhance healthcare in our community.
Isn't it amazing how technology has really helped fundraise, hey?
For sure.
Like, I never thought of that until you said it. You can stream it right in your business.
Yeah.
You know, put it on a TV, put it on your desk, see what's going on, just enjoy the day, and I think the biggest thing is just come down.
Absolutely.
Check it out.
And you know, to me, it amazes me that we have 160 people that are just playing in the event. On top of that, we have 20 to 30 volunteers. So we're sitting at nearly 200 people that are taking their time out of their day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to just step up and help us out. So, you know, even if you're not donating money, you're donating your time. And that makes a huge difference in what our organization can do. So a huge kudos and a thank you to all the volunteers, to our sponsors, to everyone who's really stepped up and helped make this event a huge success.
Well, you mentioned Synovus, and that's
absolutely
huge. Is there any other sponsors? I know I'll put you on the spot because you don't want to forget anybody, but anybody else you want to?
For sure. So, you know, to Boundary Ford Gives and to Synergy Credit Union, another 2 of our large sponsors, as well as Canadian Natural. We have many hourly sponsors who will get a lot of recognition throughout the day tomorrow. I don't want to forget anyone. I didn't bring a list with me. Yes, it is dangerous. So, but yeah, and to Evan from The GOAT and to Mikey Dubs, who have stepped up to be our co-hosts and hosts all day long as well. You know, I know you and Heather are both coming down to help volunteer. So, you know, it's about community and it's about collaboration. It's not about competing. It's not about taking funds away from another organization. It's just about supporting our community, right? And for me, that's what it really symbolizes.
So Hoop Factory, I would say best way to describe it is kind of like the old B. Fisher, where the new co-op, you know, car wash is going right across from Synergy or Service Credit Union building, Service Sports Center, I think.
Yeah, so just when you are accessing
Boy, I did a
that-
great job of that. Didn't I?
You did. You did great.
What? People are going, where the heck is this?
There's a sign on Highway 17. So there's a big sign that says Gift to Health live stream is this way.
Okay.
So,
And
yes.
so I will just comment, someone was dropping some stuff off there this morning. So when you're going to go into the Hoop Factory, it's not your normal Hoop Factory entrance. It's actually just like 20 feet further where the new co-op entrance is. So you'll go in on the pavement and then down into the Hoop Factory parking lot, but still off of Highway 17 as well.
Okay. Anything I'm forgetting, ladies?
Well, we just like to remind everybody, if they come down, you can donate on site as well. Cash, credit card, check, we can take it all. The easiest way is, of course, online through our website, lrhf.ca/donate or gift to health. Like, just get to the page, watch a little bit, and we appreciate everybody's donations throughout the day.
Yeah, I won't have a tie to auction off. But just want to throw that out there. In case you were thinking, maybe I'll buy Steph's tie tomorrow. Yeah, I won't have one, but yeah.
It's the 5th year, and so people are kind of, this is starting to be something people can look forward to and give every year, and it is the perfect time of year to give.
Yeah.
It is Giving Tuesday tomorrow.
It is?
It is.
I didn't
yeah.
realize that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That works. Do you guys plan that, or?
No.
Not at all. Yeah, so it is like the National Day of Philanthropy, right? So Giving Tuesday is a day that people historically like to give, and we hope that you choose the Lloydminster Regional Health Foundation for your gift this season.
Well, thank you both. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
We're back with you tomorrow night. We will be at the Canadian Brew House tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. And one of our guests, I'm really excited about this, Anton Ammonroot, who is the starting quarterback for the U of S Huskies, and of course played his high school ball and his junior ball here in Lloydminster, and had a rough playoff, but is excited about getting back onto the field. He's got 3 more years at the U of S, and that means he'll be there for the 2025 Vanier Cup. He's going to join us tomorrow. We're going to be talking to Anton Ammonroot. He's one of our guests. We'll talk Edmonton Oilers, of course, with the gentleman who used to be here in Lloydminster at Primetime Local News. Brendan Escott's going to join us. Vince Oreo is going to join us, and it's going to be a fun show tomorrow night, 7 o'clock from the 6 o'clock from the Canadian Brew House.